Why you shouldn't buy this sweater, but instead make sure to get this lanyard and take this with you to the Masters. That's on today's live full episode. Watch till the end, and if you want specific details on what to take with you to know before you go and all the merch you need to buy at the Masters, you will want to watch my other videos, which will be in the description below. But let's get started.
Speaking of golf and the Masters, get ready for the merch, everyone.
Wait, should we cheers?
Coach Shayain loves nothing more than merch.
I love nothing more than merch, especially Masters.
Big fans of Masters merch. We spoke about.
So, from now until the end of the show,
I thought it was from now until the end of time. We will talk about merch.
a quick pause from the video you're currently watching. I just want to let you know, if you have not downloaded my free golf starter guide, you need to go and do that at coachshayain.com. The link is also below. It will really help you out if you're brand new to the sport. That's number one. If you haven't joined my golf travel waitlist for 2026, I guarantee you will not want to miss out on these amazing destinations that we're going to in 2026. And videos are going to come out for me in Spain, Greece, Italy, and Japan. So if you want to know what golf looks like in any of those countries, you want to join that mail list for 2026. Thanks so much. Let's get back to your regular program.
Shai, you've got a bed full of merch. You need to really get crack-a-lack in here.
Okay,
you need
before we start, I would just like to let everybody know.
I'll grab the merch. You tell me.
Okay, so if you have the privilege and the honor of going to the Masters, to Augusta, to watch, there are a few things you have to know before you go. I'm from the sidelines sharing all the hot tips with you. So number one, as cute as your outfit will be, and you will put effort into it if you're going, because that's what people want to do, you have to wear the most comfortable sneakers in humanity to go out there. And the hot tip with that is make sure they have some type of like waterproofing around it, and don't wear a full white sneaker like I have done in the past, because they will come nice and brown and muddy by the end of the day.
Is the Masters muddy?
It's what happens is you just don't know. In the morning, any golf course has like dew, wet grass. So, and there's a lot of wet grass because there's a lot of walking. So your white sneaker will have that wet dew. And if it's not waterproof in the front part of it or anything, that wetness is coming into your socks and you're just gonna have wet shoes the whole day. That's the most frustrating, annoying thing you ever want. I have been lucky to go many times to the Masters, and every single year without fail, there's been a torrential downpour at least one of the days where they've actually had to shut the whole venue down, and you have had to go to the parking lot, sit and wait until the lightning or the thunderstorm stops.
So Augusta's temperamental.
Augusta be temperamental like the rest of us. And so because of that, I want to just give everybody a heads up. Because like if you're coming from Florida, it's so nice and warm, and you're like, oh, it's just Georgia, it's not that far. No, it's a whole different sphere over there of a cloud coming over top, and you're torrentially down. And so I, every year, actually take layers and take waterproof jacket with me every single year that I go, and I've had to use it every year that I've been.
And what I'm hearing is a black, almost waterproof sneaker, right?
Yeah, like people want to dress up and look really cute. Like you'll see very like, because you're in Georgia, and most of the people that have access to these tickets are generational. So the Southern Belle vibe is heavily there. So the long like summer dresses and stuff. So they're not going to wear a black sneaker underneath that, which I understand.
That's for the peasants. They're going straight to the suites. Yeah, if you're because we've done this at different.
No, it's not. They don't have suites there.
Oh, they don't.
No.
So where's the belle of the ball going?
She will be sitting on her own chair like everybody else, and or she'll have like a hospitality area that she can go and watch in, but then she's not on the golf course itself. Okay, so let me explain. If you are paying a pretty penny for the hospitality area, then you don't actually have access to watching the actual golf. You're watching it on TV and you're in full hospitality, eating all the food, and you're never like in sight of play. You're on watching it on TV.
Okay.
But at some point, everybody has to come out of that suite because you're there, so you'll want to watch at least something. So that's one portion of it. But no, regardless, everyone has to do a lot of walking. Just to get into the entrance is a lot of walking.
Okay.
Doesn't matter
who you are.
Yes. Okay, so that's the first part. Extremely comfortable shoes. If you don't have hospitality, make sure you take layers with you. Do not try and think your outfit's super cute. The cold will get you, so will the rain. So what other people say is like, oh, I'll just buy something at the pro shop. The lines are so long and you think everyone else isn't trying to do what you are trying to do, which is buy something at the pro shop or buy something in the shop. Of course they are. So my first advice, if you've only have ticket to one day, you show up in the parking lot at 5:45 a.m. So you in your slumber and sleep.
There's no way.
But you need to do it. Between 5:45 to 6:30, if you want to enjoy the full day, you show up at the parking lot. The great news is parking is free. The Masters do a lot of really cool things where they do provide 3 or 4 free things for you. I have done about 7 YouTube videos. Merch to buy, free things to get at the Masters. Know before you go. So if this is too much for you, I'll have all the links below. Watch it or share with the people that are going. So you show up with comfortable shoes, you show up with layers, and then what do? You first thing you walk and you stand in that pro shop line to buy your
merch. It's time for show and tell, everyone.
It's time for show and tell with the merch. Every year I go, I try and get a different kind of mug. Please showcase your mugs.
So much merch.
But hold on, everyone does.
We love it.
The merch. So these are the mugs. This is from one year. This is another year. And then I have another mug which just says Masters everywhere. This is what you were saying last episode. Goblet. This is the goblet. As you bring them close. So see how this is shorter and wider. This is longer and narrow. So it just depends.
Delicious.
On what you want. So that I always come back with a mug because it's always fun to have a mug. Then what I do
is so many mugs.
There's so many mugs. Okay, so what I do is I will always from the parking lot go and stand in the merch line. Does not matter how long that line is. You get your merch done early in the morning and then it's just put away in the back of your head.
You don't have to carry the merch, right? They can store the merch for you. Did I already? Yes, because in a lot of the tournaments, you don't want to grab it first. I mean, you want the good stuff, but then you're carrying it like an idiot all day long.
I will show you the merch in a second. But the amazing thing about the Masters is they've thought everything through. They have probably an insane storage unit, which is why you go to the merch store first. Right. That storage unit gets full. And when it gets full, what are you doing? Carrying those bags around Augusta National is not a fun experience. So you have 2 options. You put, again, storage free. So buy your thousands of dollars worth of merch because that's what you'll end up doing. You go to the next line. It's fast. It's super fast. And you store it. You get it a little ticky. You put it a little ticky in the pocket and you're moving.
Ticky-tacky.
The second thing is you can get it shipped directly to your house. So you will see a lot of people actually buying all the stuff and getting it straight away shipped.
Great.
Yeah. So I tried doing that in Canada and it was stupid numbers of dollars to get it shipped.
Oh, you tried getting them to ship it to Canada. And
so I asked them and the numbers were dumb. So I said, I'll be using your storage unit. Thank you so much.
I'll be physically dragging it all.
I'll be putting it in my carry-on bag and paying for my carry-on bag luggage for overweight. And so if you're American, highly recommend just get it sent to your house. They do all the wrapping and packaging and all of that for you.
Smart.
Hassle-free, highly recommend.
Wait, have you been to any other tournament that does this?
Not the mail it, no.
Right.
So I love it. I mean, it's a well-oiled machine. They have absolutely crushed that part of it. The one thing I will tell you about mailing it is sometimes like somebody else comes to mind while you're watching. Oh, shoot, I forgot a hat for so-and-so. Or, oh, shoot, I forgot XYZ. A mug for so-and-so. But, like, when it's mailed, then it's just mailed. I guess you can then just have that one item and you can bring it home.
But if you're doing your big shop. And
big shop.
I think people are going in with, like.
A big shop. So, how do you do
You're going in with a list. You have to go in with a list.
But
Strategy.
how do you have a list? Not on your phone. Because
no phones are allowed at the Masters. Oh my God. Piece of paper. Back in the day.
Absolutely.
Back in the day.
I have.
Did you see people with pieces of paper? Oh my God, you care. What?
No. This is like my little master's box where I have like every year I come back to this box.
God.
And this is what I would suggest that you do. You go to the merch shop straight away. You buy this little lanyard thing because what they require you to do, you can't look cute there. You have to have, this is your ticket for the day. You have to have it showing somewhere.
Why?
Because they want to see this.
No
You haven't just
wristbands?
snuck in.
No
No.
wristbands.
It's a keepsake. It's beautiful. Every day has a different ticket. And so this, let's say, is 2022. Let me show you. Okay, this was 2025. So it's different every year.
Fair, but don't you think a wristband would be easier?
So no, they want people to keep these. These are memorabilia.
You
So
can keep the wristband.
anyways, they don't have it. Don't listen to
We're
him.
arguing.
Yeah, what the hell? He's just not listening. You put your ticket in here. So straight away, you haven't...
Sure.
Because remember, if it's raining, that I just told you it rains every year, you will need to have it somewhere. And this, every single person...
But guess what would still do well in the rain? A wristband. Moving on.
You have this. So now in here, what else do you...
Just gonna slide out of the pod.
Yeah, you know what?
And off I go.
Please escape so I can talk to the people that are going to the Masters. You have your ticket. So when you're in the merch shop, this is a highly, highly recommended item you buy. And I have my box, so I take this every year. I have my ticket. I have the schedule for the day. Who's teeing off? At what time? Where are they teeing off? Because guess what again? You can't have your phones. So how do you know what time?
Okay.
Enter
me.
What time is your favorite player teeing off? Well, you need to have this piece of paper. And most people, how many things are you going to shove in your pocket? So you know what? You just keep it neat.
I
and
now
clean.
get it. I get the point of this.
Clean. You have the tee times. Guess what? You should also have business cards.
Oh.
I don't have business cards, but guess what I have? Stickers. So sometimes I give the sticker to people they don't know how to spell my name, or I tell them about YouTube. And you have to have...
Can you bring a little bag in?
Yep, you can bring a bag in.
Okay, that's good.
A pretty decent sized bag, actually.
And it has to be see-through, right?
No, they let you have like a bag that's a solid bag that's not see-through. I had a pencil in here. You know those little pencils that we use at golf courses?
Yeah. There's a master's pencil that you...
Well, no, I just have like a regular pencil that you would use at a golf course. I have that in here, and I have a piece of paper in here. So when you've met somebody you're sitting beside who's really cool, who you have a great time chit-chatting with, and you're just like, want to share information, guess what? No phones. So you actually have to either write their email down or write their phone number down.
Right.
So you must have a piece of paper and a pencil with you, because how good is your memory? I'm not sure. Maybe it's great. But that's just what I have at all times. So I have my little pencil in here. Sometimes I write their information on that, where the tee times, and then I give them my information. So you meet really, really amazing, very cool people. And then what you also get is this little QR code. And what is this QR code? You get to take a free photo by a professional photographer in front of the clubhouse. Yeah. And so you get to take a picture there, and they give you a QR code. And by the time you leave and you go home or wherever you're going to your Airbnb, you scan it, and there's a beautiful photo of you.
Do you
and
not
that
have
is
the
free.
photo? Did you not?
I have tons.
I know, but do you not have the photo ready for the pod to show the people of the
I don't have it
photo?
printed, unfortunately, but if you go on my website, you'll see like a million of them of me. So then you also don't want to lose that, because like, how are you going to get your photo? So you have to have that your... So this pouch, I'm telling the people, the hot tips.
They thought it through.
Well, you have to buy this. I think it's like $10.
Okay.
And then, every year you kind of add your little pins to it, your memorabilia, and I just have
all
this.
the chotch.
I have all my chotch in this little folder. So if it's your first time, you're standing in line for the merch shop, you are buying yourself one of these. You're also potentially buying the chairs. They're only $30 or $35. Highly recommend. If you have access to bringing it back to your house, it's such a fun picnic chair. I have brought 2 back to Canada because they're just so good. And previous years that I've been to, I've also not bought the chair. I want to talk about the chair because I really love the concept. Okay, they're little picnic chairs that you sit on.
They'll fold out.
Yeah, and they're in a sleeve, so you can carry it. It's perfect. You pick your favorite hole, you go plop your chair down, and you have either like a ribbon or something on your chair because all the chairs are the same.
All right.
So you have a ribbon or you have your business card, or like you saw my Coach Cheyenne sticker, I would stick that on the back of my chair. And so you know exactly where it is in a sea of the same colored chairs. And what happens is, let's say I'm on the first tee box watching somebody play, but my chair is on the third hole or the fifth hole.
Because you dropped it off there.
Yeah, I've put it over there.
Okay.
You, stranger, walking and you're like, I just want to sit and watch a couple of these guys coming through play. You plop and sit on anybody's chair. It does not matter. That chair is yours that you've bought, but at that time, if you're not physically at that hole, it's a communal chair. So anyone can sit on anybody's chair.
You're saying anyone's ass can be in that chair.
Correct. And all that happens is, let's say I come back to that third hole where I have my chair and a stranger, aka my brother, is sitting there. All I do is just tap on their shoulder and be like, hi, I'm back. And that person just gets up. Oh, great, lovely. Gets up and either finds another empty chair, or sometimes they like walk away or they'll stand behind you. I love that tradition. The Masters is filled with so many traditions. And for me, I just love that it's so communal. You know, the next thing you know, you sit beside that person because the chair beside them is empty. And you have a great conversation. You're doing small talk. It's so, so nice. It's really, really lovely. It's one of my favorite things. I've met so many people just by doing that.
Right.
Another thing that you get for free, obviously, is the spectator guide. People love to keep it. Does have like a lot of information about the different holes, which people love to read. It just has like, while you're waiting for someone, it's a fun thing to have a map, which is extremely helpful to tell you where all the restrooms are, where all your snacks are. And then there's 2 shops that you should know where they are. Because again, so much walking. And the scale and the depth of the slopes and the hills is so unassuming on TV. It's so much more aggressive. It's like you're climbing a little mountain.
It requires some actual strength and stamina.
Yep. So I brought a bag tag you can have on your golf bag. I have that. I buy pins every year to add to my hats or to my collections. I bought one year. I bought the what would you call this? The magazine from that year. Oh. And the reason why I bought it is because it's the 86th Masters. And why would I have bought that?
Because you're born in 1986. You know, she's just not all beauty out here. There's also some brains.
There's so many brains.
Sometimes it clicks and most times it doesn't.
For you.
For me.
Mostly. So that is what I have in this box. So I go through this box. I open this box.
Just the box, yo.
Yeah. Once a year, I open the box and then I remember, I need to take this. I need to take that. Now let me show you some other fun things. Before I show you, this digital camera.
This, ladies and gentlemen, is a digital camera.
For all of you Gen Zers who don't know what this is. This is the only item you are allowed to bring inside that's considered technology at the Masters. No phones. If you have a watch, like one of your what are the watches called? Apple Watches or a digital watch, you have to disconnect it to all things internet. So you have your watch, they'll check. You have to disconnect it. If you decide to pick it up and talk to anybody, it's game over, you're kicked out. So you bring your digital camera. Only allowed to use your digital camera Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. That is it. Those are the practice round days. So on tournament days, which is Thursday to Sunday, you just come as you are. Pretty, bright, excited. Nothing,
Works.
No camera, nothing. You're not allowed to bring any of that starting Thursday. Tournament day is Thursday onwards. They will make you put it in a locker. If you're Ubering, ride sharing, or you've brought your phone with you because you need to bring it, once you scan your ticket, you then enter the grounds. On the left-hand side, as soon as you enter, it'll say cell phones or mobile phones. You put it there. They'll give you, again, a little ticky-tacky.
Ticky-tack.
And again, because you have your lanyard, you will put that in there. if you lose that, which I'm sure people do, they have like they'll probably ask you, what time did you enter? And they'll go through all like the packaging and stuff to do that. Don't lose it. Just put it in your thing. So you'll get a ticket for that. You'll get a ticket to get your free photo. And then you'll have the big sheet of paper, which tells you who's playing at what time, the tee sheet, which you'll also have in there. And then you'll have the lanyard will carry your actual ticket to enter. So a lot of little bits and pieces that you need to have in there, which is why I recommend that you have that. Now, the merch, the actual merch
else
itself.
is going on? Well, you're wearing one of the hats. There's so many hats.
Let's see your hat. Let's see yours.
Oh, where is my hat? It's right here. I love my hat.
So I didn't think like my brother would like. First year I brought him a blue hat.
Yeah.
So first year I brought him the blue hat because I'm like, he loved it. Then I was like, okay. And then I bought him the yellow hat. This one has the year.
The yellow.
This one has the year. This one is just the logo, no year.
Love the year on it.
Do you?
I do. I also like this type font. I like the green on the yellow. I just realized when I grabbed my hat, I was like, woof, it is dirty. I need to clean
there's
it.
many different kinds of hats. This one is a lady's hat. The logo is stitched.
Oh yeah, but also it seems like a waterproofy kind of material, isn't it? Like a neoprene?
I think this is a waterproofy. Oh. This is like a sweat wicking one. This is the classic green hat, classic logo. So on the last episode we had done this, we were talking about and I have mine is like a cloth material.
Yeah, the fabric one is like this one.
Next time I go, or if I was to gift, I wouldn't do the cloth material.
Because they get dirty and stuff.
Forget the dirty.
Oh.
It's not breathable. Like the material itself is not breathable. And think about the amount of times we're sweating or we're playing or we're just moving around quite a bit.
I wear it casually, so it's perfect for that. I'm not sweating in it.
And I feel like these other ones have this in the front part. The brim, so it doesn't get dirty. Mine is all white.
Oh, it's, yeah.
Don't look at it. It's dirty. What is yours? Is yours cloth in the front, or does it have a color?
Cloth too. It's cloth, and it does get dirty.
So see, I like the ones that have this, which is a different material. Anyways, I think it's a preference thing.
You just need to wash it.
What I wanted to tell you guys was this, let's say, is under $35, this hat.
Here it comes, Carl. Are you ready? We talked about this last pod.
The F1 hats, you guys. Same concept, but also like really nice on the inside. This was when Lewis used to drive for Mercedes. This hat, for no apparent reason, is $90.
That's right.
These hats, like I think they're $32 to $35.
But wait.
3 times as much for this hat as opposed to this hat.
And the US Open hat was $60. So it's in between. Yeah.
For tennis, US Open?
You bought one as a gift for our pal Frankie.
Okay. Well,
those are about $60, $65. So
all I'm saying is the merch in the merch shop, they do an incredible job at the Masters where it's affordable. So I think what ends up happening, you get so excited, so you end up buying like 7 hats. Of course. Right? So I bought one thing at Miami F1, which was that hat, and for some crazy reason, I spent
a lot more.
Like $1,000 at the Masters, which is so stupid. But
you brought chairs.
I bought chairs.
Mugs.
They have these belt bags.
You
just stop for a second. The belt bags are really cute. $38, cheaper than the Lululemon belt bag. The t-shirt, the one I'm wearing, obviously I wear it all the time. But great blue.
Cute.
Great shirt. Do I have the tag on it? I do.
Yeah.
$32 for a t-shirt.
That is cheaper than like a regular
and it's so soft.
tee. And the quality is good.
Okay, so where it gets expensive at the Masters is zip-ups.
The half.
Zip-ups, full zips, and polos. This is a women's, really beautiful. And this one, what's your guess on this? That t-shirt was $32.
$150.
Whoa! $145.
Listen.
So
I know
this
merch.
is expensive. So the polos will be, under $200, but along the same price, along the same. What else do I have? Oh, I love my rich white lady hat. I just
coachshayain calls it the rich white lady hat because
just like look how good it is.
A rich colored lady would not wear the hat, but
no, they would. But I just like. I mean, all you see at the Masters
is a rich white lady, and that's what she's wearing.
Yeah, they all are.
Yeah. Okay.
So I love. It's a great sun hat, but this is like $90. This was probably the most expensive hat that I bought there. I wanted to show you. Let's talk
Shuggy,
bags.
hi. Shuggy, we're talking Masters, girl.
Merch. Masters merch, Shuggy.
Shuggy.
I love
Look
this
at-
bag. It's so big, but
Shuggy
it's
loves
so...
the hat too. Shuggy, do you want the bag? We'll send it over. I mean, it's gigantic.
It's
We could probably
huge.
put you in it.
This is almost like I've used it as a carry-on before, that bag. I've used, and
Yeah,
I've
you-
packed because I had so much stuff and my personal stuff, and I used that thing as a
I
carry-on.
remember everybody used it as a carry-on,
like-
and I thought that was crazy.
I love this bag as well. This bag is
I
really
love-
beautiful.
A little quilt. Yeah.
Okay, so this bag folds up and it becomes a pouch this big. And that pouch is what I have all of like my YouTube stuff, like my mics and things in.
Oh,
So
yeah.
this bag folds into that little bag. So it's like 2 bags in one. I thought it was...
This is a bit like a granny bag, a little
Oh,
bit like with the
cute.
quilt and the white and the flowers. But listen, it's a nice little beach bag.
It's a
I'm not
great
opposed to-
beach
and
bag.
and I do like that there's a
zipper.
on the top.
They have different colors, I think, every year. This was a bit expensive too.
Yeah.
But it's
You've got all
great.
your sports stuff
Yeah,
in here
it's
too.
great. It fits a lot of stuff in
Great.
there. And then this is what my brother would love and wear all the time. He's a big tote guy.
Yeah, just a classic tote.
Classic tote. Every day they have different totes with different sayings. So I got lucky. I love my pimento cheese leaderboard and badges. Those are the 3 things like the Masters is known for. So I love this one. I have cute little like things on it. It's really used and abused. I use this quite a bit. You want to show them the golf balls?
I want to show them the golf balls. Those are some of my favorites.
This was, one second. This was
Limited?
limited edition. Every year they have a limited edition set of golf balls that comes out. And so this year, the year Rory won, which was last year.
I would not want to use these golf balls because I would.
No, they're so cute. I mean, I don't use them. I literally
Maybe at a pitch and putt, or maybe at a putt.
So it's actually had the tag in here. $68 for
$70 for 4 sleeves.
4 sleeves for a box. $70 for a box of Titleist Pro Vs. Each one
Which I
has
understand are good balls, right?
very, very good
The
golf balls.
packaging obviously is very cute.
You guys, each ball has a different logo on it. So that is their peach ice cream sandwich, which I think is actually
Love a peach, love an ice cream sandwich,
love
it
a
all.
peach, but it's 2 cookies with the ice cream in the middle.
Yum.
It's too sweet. I said it.
It's
I went
delicious.
there. I said it. It's way too sweet. I would love just the ice cream, the peach
But
ice
you also
cream.
don't like dessert.
No,
I need to
but
judge.
that peach ice cream, no, it's too sweet.
Okay.
And then there's the classic bag of chips that they have. And then they have the pimento cheese sandwich, which is on that one. And on, so they had 4 sleeves, and each sleeve had like, let's say 3 pimento cheese sandwich balls. I've just mixed and matched it.
You've mixed and matched it. Okay.
And then the last one is the classic cup. And speaking about the cups, another item that's free at the Masters, little keepsake cups.
Well, no, you probably buy a drink.
Yeah, but the drink is like $1.52.
Oh, it's not $25 like at the other tournament.
If you're drinking alcohol, you will get a green cup. If you're not drinking alcohol, you'll get a clear cup like this. So they have like Powerade, sodas, water bottles. They also
It's
have.
because they've kept the pricing from when it first started,
Yeah.
which is why.
Like an egg salad sandwich is like $1.50 still.
Incredible.
Yes. So these are really great, super fun. I'm trying to think
What
of
else you got?
last item I can show you before I tell you what was not good.
Uh-oh.
Well,
Whoa.
you said every company should be able to do things that they can work on, right?
Sure.
Okay. So the Masters, they haven't really missed too much. Their hospitality, I've worked in professional sports for 15 years, and in hospitality specifically with high-end like net worth individuals. That was my job.
Your forte.
Yeah, that was my job and my exactly. What I was very good at doing. And so when I went to the Masters, I was like, usually I can pinpoint where there's a lack of it. And I was like, wow, they haven't skipped a beat. From the restrooms, there are literally these amazing women that their sole job is to make sure that the restrooms constantly are flowing and are clean. They wipe every countertop. Wow, it's like, oh, it's a well-oiled machine. They're incredible. The lines move fast for food. It's just so well done. No cash. Everything is tapped.
No notes.
So
That's what the kids are saying. No notes. Do you know that?
no, but there is notes.
Oh, shoot.
So heads up, because everyone now taps with their phone, you actually need to actually have your credit card with you. So heads up on that one. So don't forget.
Oh, you can't tap because I tap everywhere. You need a physical card?
Because
no phones. I keep forgetting. I would not do well here. Okay.
bring a credit card. Also, let your credit card company know in advance that you will be at the
spending a lot of
Masters.
money.
Yes, because they've blocked people and they've had to go on the side, and then the retail people have helped them call their Amex and tell them to release it. Correct. 2 things that the Masters, in my very humble opinion,
So humble.
need to work on, or whatever.
We just need to improve, right?
Yeah, improve. Number 1,
Uh-oh.
in merch, in the world of merch,
Merch.
I bought this sweater, which I was the hoodie,
You were
soft,
very excited about
big
this.
size. Oh, it's just like everything you've ever wanted. Nice big logo. It was soft when I bought it. I wore
Is it not soft anymore?
It's still kind of soft.
Yeah.
I wore it twice.
Nice.
I wore it, I think, once, and you could start to see the peeling happening
The
a little.
pilling.
Pilling or whatever. Fumta is what we say in my language. And then I washed it once, and you guys,
It's fully pilled. It looks.
you cannot see it.
Yeah, it's.
But you know those machines where you need to do it to get all the.
Yeah, the pilling machines.
This whole sweater.
Did you
front,
use it?
Back.
The machine?
No, because I'm like, I don't have time to be going through a whole sweater in every angle to get this.
It really did.
It's really bad.
Yeah.
Oh,
So we just need to change they just need to like
change the
get
material.
a better quality. Yeah. That's all.
So that's number 1 for
let's upgrade.
upgrade.
Yeah.
This shirt that I love,
Uh-oh.
this shirt,
Uh-oh.
the shirt, I have gotten this tailored. It used to go down towards my knees, essentially.
Is it a women's shirt?
Yes. The length of the shirt was like from top to like my knees. When we were in Athens,
Okay,
we got
same
it
thing
tailored.
though. The
It's
pilling,
pilling.
yeah. It's pilling everywhere. So their cotton quality is almost
So hopefully that they
Too
have
pure.
fixed that, or someone's complained, because I haven't complained,
we will be attending next year.
from the sidelines.
From the sidelines to
In their
figure
media
out-
box.
To figure it out.
Okay, and then the last thing that I would say that the Masters can work on, I really appreciate the food prices. So I'm never going to argue with that. Coming, like, everyone has humble beginnings and stuff. So even just their egg salad sandwich, $1.50. It's so nice not to feel like half of your bank account's going on food and then the other
I
half is
agree.
going to merch. So I respect them. I love everything about that. Only thing is, there is no variety in terms of food options if you don't eat beef or pork.
I would be hooped.
As a vegetarian, you would only be able to eat their egg salad
Yeah.
and if you don't like the pimento cheese, like, you only have egg salad.
Yeah.
You are there now, remember, from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. So for your breakfast, for your lunch, and your midday snack, how many egg salad sandwiches can you have?
They don't have more things?
No. So everything, they have chicken biscuit sandwiches in the morning, very like Georgia, you'd want to have, they have like a egg bacon situation. Everything has
Meat.
like beef or pork in it. Again, if you're a vegetarian,
What
they
if you're
don't have,
vegan? You can't even do the egg salad
no,
sandwich. No,
if
you
you're
can't go.
vegan,
not
God bless
go.
you.
Do not go.
If you're a vegan, you have apples, a banana,
Juice.
you can't even have their muffin. You have popcorn, and they have like a thing of nuts, but all of those are quite like small snack item-y
I know
types.
someone online that likes popcorn.
Anyways, my only request to Augusta National and the Masters is we as in maybe me and some other people.
Maybe a lot of other people would like some variety. Also, where's the fiber? If it's just like sandwiches
There
and stuff.
is no fiber. It's white.
It's in the apples.
bread. The white bread. If you're also going for like multiple days and that's all you're eating, it's white bread for 3 days straight.
This is why the toilets are very busy.
They're clean.
Actually, they're
not
not
busy.
busy because you're backed up. Oh my God.
So that's my only, like, every, like you said, every job or company should always want to get better. There's always places to improve. So it was the peeling in the shirts
A
and
variety in
of
food.
Yeah, just like I don't know what that looks like for them. I know that people would love a box salad. Just like any kind of greens would be so nice.
You know what white people
I would
love?
love soup too.
You know what white people love? A salad. And the fact that this tournament is predominantly white attendee played all of it, how have they not provided the white people with salad? They provided them with popcorn, which they also love.
When we love popcorn too.
But no
The fruit.
salad.
We love the fruit, but no salad. That's my only 2 cents.
Okay.
But I think that because they go through so much food and so many people come, that they also have to make sense. Everything is made on property, on
Right.
ground.
Mhm.
So I know it's maybe a logistical thing,
Sure.
and they also don't like trash everywhere. It's like pristine.
Of course.
It's like something you've never seen. So I'm thinking, is it because it's gonna make too much noise, the salad with the
Garbage and things.
like a plastic box, if you were to, is it going to make noise? Is it going to be left around? It's like, the Masters is really made for TV. When you watch it on TV, you won't see a wrapper, anything,
Yeah,
a water
nothing's out
bottle,
of order.
nothing is
Nothing's
out of order. And if it is, people are like in 3 seconds on it.
Mm-hmm.
There's just going to be some creative people in the food and beverage industry that
And
must
there's different packaging and things where you
figure
can do it.
out how they can do that. How can they do that?
And to that,
Cheers. This was a very
cheers.
long,
This was a very long ramble.
but I really hope that you have a great time. Let me know if any of these tips help you. If you want a lot more detail, like I've mentioned to you before,
More detail.
if they want more detail, I have my different YouTube videos on the Masters. Make sure you go and watch those. Thank you. If you've stayed all the way to the end of this podcast, I really appreciate it, because this one's an hour and 10 minutes. And we just appreciate you guys tuning in and joining us bi-weekly. Oh, on Wednesdays, can you bring your phone? Oh, thank you so much for being in the comments. You cannot bring your phone any of the days.
No phone.
When?
Every day.
Every day.
Every day is no phone day at the Masters
can
is
you
what
bring?
I've learned. What you can bring is your digital camera, the one you don't have and the one you used to have, the one that you got rid of, that you then had to ask your uncle for, and he dug it up, and then you take it. So
And only what days are you only allowed to bring your digital camera?
the first 2 days.
Incorrect.
That's incorrect. I didn't pay attention at all. The first day, the Thursday, the Wednesday.
Bun, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, the practice rounds, you're only allowed to bring the digital camera in with you on the practice round days, which is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. In golf, the tournament starts on Thursday. How can I hit you with
How
that in your
can
head?
you get me to understand that? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, digicam.
Thursday onwards?
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, nothing.
Just show up with the...
Smile.
Someone just wrote, oh no, LOL, thank you.
Oh,
You're so welcome.
You're so welcome.
But you know what? Even if you tried to bring your phone in, they'll get you in 3 seconds. It's
what if
just,
you hide it
there's no way.
in your underwear? How are they
And
patting
what
you
is the
down?
point of that?
All right, because you can't really pull it
Like,
out.
what
and
are you
then
gonna
use
do
it.
with
You're
it in
gonna
your
get called
underwear?
out. I don't know. I just am like
And
sneaking.
would you
a phone
ever
in.
want to get kicked out of the Masters? It's so hard to get in. And just get rid of your phone. It's the most freeing experience ever.
You mean I have to be with my mind?
It's so fun. So last thing I'll leave you with is they have old school, like, you know how in London they have the London, oh, that's a post box. The London booths, like, you know
Oh,
how
like a
they have
phone
the
booth.
phone booths. So in certain parts of the golf course, they have, it's not a single booth. There's a bunch of phones where you can call. So if you have your, anywhere in the world, if you have,
So you have to have the numbers like written down. Yeah,
memorized
that's fun.
or written on that piece of paper that I told you of, and you can call. And I ended up calling my parents. I called them.
You're like, hello, calling from Augusta.
And it says Augusta National when you call. And they're like,
That's fun.
hello. I'm like, hi, Ma, just wanted to give you a call because it's kind of fun. And that was like the end of that. So
That's fun.
that they do have, and you don't have to pay for that. That's also free. You just pick up, dial the
I gotta
number.
go. Except the food part. That's gonna be tough. But
But we will figure out a way for the
Yes.
food part. So thank you again for tuning in. We will see you on Thursday.
happy Easter Monday.
Happy Easter Monday. I hope you guys have a beautiful week with more sports, entertainment, and culture updates.
and gossip.
For the tea. On that note, give me one last ching ching.
One last.
Cheers. Enjoy
Adios.
the Masters. Bye. I really hope you enjoyed the live today. My brother Bauman doesn't really know too much about golf. So it's always fun to help him understand how the game of golf
works. Along with that, if you are new to my channel, welcome. I hope this video helped. If you're going to the Masters, let me know in the description below. Give this video a like. I really hope you have subscribed to my YouTube channel. And as always, if you have questions, I read the comments. So make sure you ask me whatever you need in your golf journey. I'll see you next time.